Spy shots have just dropped of what looks like a brand new Suzuki V-Strom. Could it be a 700? What should we expect from Suzuki? Let's find out right now. So we can see the looks kind of build off the last iteration, except it's been far more modernized. It looks a little more like the Katana now. I like that LED headlight, and I do like the looks of this model. It's kind of got that retro classic yet modern look, much like the new Suzuki Katana. It is hard to really tell what it's going to look like in its final product, given that it's all covered up with tape and such, but I do like the direction they're going with the aesthetics. What do you guys think? Probably the most interesting rumor and what we can see in the photos is that this is no longer a V-twin. This both makes me sad and happy. It's a weird feeling. I'm sad to see the V-twin go, because really V-twins really are going the way of the dodo when it comes to adventure bikes, and that's what really set this apart in modern times with the V-Strom. Being able to get a V-twin still was quite a quirky little thing, and I really like that Suzuki stuck with it. But it does mean we'll be getting a parallel twin. Now I really do hope that this will be a 270-degree crank. It is about as close as you can get to a V-twin without it actually being one. Let's hope they go down that route. But the speculation is that this is going to be 700 cc's. Remember, this hasn't been confirmed by Suzuki, so this is just educated guesses. And the V-Strom, let's face it, as great as it is, it's been a while since it's had a really decent update, so it does need a performance upgrade. And speculation on the internet is to expect around 75 horsepower, which is pretty respectable for the little old cult classics. I'm really looking forward to more details on this motor, as this is really stacking up to be quite a good adventure tourer and a light off-roader. Other details we can see in the images is that it looks like it's got an 18-inch rear and a 21-inch front with spoke wheels. I think that is fantastic, as that is the combo you want for most off-road applications. I would expect to get two model variants from Suzuki, as they've done in the past with the V-Strom, where you get the 1719 road-based combo, and then the XT is the off-road combo with the 1821 wheel setup. Other big changes seem to be that the frame is different to the outgoing V-Strom. That makes sense given the new motor. It would change the parameters quite a bit. How much they've changed it will remain to be seen, but it does signify that this is a pretty serious upgrade over the outgoing model. Those upside down forks also look like they're new compared to the old outgoing model. It is hard to tell, but a few media outlets are sticking by the fact that yes, they are new forks. Really great news that they've upgraded the suspension there. How performance orientated and how much off-road capability they have will remain to be seen, but the fact that it is new does give us hope for down the line it will be an improvement. What we can also see from these photos is that this is actually quite far along in its design. It looks fairly polished. We could possibly see this at the international motorcycle shows at the end of this year. It looks that polished to me. Don't hold me to it, but I think we've got a decent chance. The other thing we can see from these images is that this is undoubtedly a V-Strom. It's not a departure from what it was. This clearly looks like it's more based for adventure touring, commuting, and basically doing all things light adventure riding. It doesn't look to me like a hardcore off-road adventure bike. That's not what the V-Strom is about. And as disappointed as some of you might be that you don't have a Tenere Challenger from Suzuki, I think it's a smart move that Suzuki sticks with what the V-Strom is great at, sticking with the V-Strom ethos. That is reliability, being dependable, being a jack of all trades. Hopefully it sticks with being affordable. And looking at the pictures, that's exactly what they've done. As to my eye, that doesn't look like a serious off-road bike. That just looks like a good all-rounder. It looks like Suzuki are sticking with what they know with the V-Strom. Are you happy that it's staying in its lane as the V-Strom and not departing from what it was before? Or are you a little disappointed that they haven't aimed straight at the Tenere 700? Let me know in the comment section below. And if this video wasn't enough to quench your adventure addiction, check out my latest adventure news episode where I gather all the great stories for August. And until next time guys, don't forget to stay shiny side up, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.